Welcome on in, everyone. Welcome. We are back with Spyro 2. Do not like this game. I say that, but I still like play this so often, but it's my least favorite of the trilogy, and yet I am drawn to it like a moth to a flame. Welcome on in. Hey Zeno, hey Soro. And if you're still here, welcome on in, Dekumite. Alright. Let's see, what have I done in this world? Alright. So there's only 3 worlds in Spyro 2. But you don't even need to do every level to beat the game. Huh? Oh. Skip this level. Alright. Oh god, is it this level? Can't wait for Spyro 4 exclusively for Xbox. Yay! Fun! Hey, Belle. Yeah, so last time, 2 weeks ago, we did Zephyr, which was those guys, the orange guys, at war with the birds, where we were defeating the birds. Now we're on the other side of the war, at Breeze Harbor, where we're helping the birds defeat the other guys. It's a cool dynamic, but both of these levels actually kind of suck, and this level in particular really sucks. Oh, I have never 100% in this level before, because there is a minecart bit that is an absolute nightmare.
Please excuse our mess, Spyro. We are currently suffering from a land blubber infestation. First they put out the fires on our boilers, and now they've shut down our ship, too. If you could stoke up the fires under the boilers, I'm sure you could make your way to the ship. The steam from the boilers will activate our highly advanced machines.
Land blubbers, that's what they're called. Trouble with the trolley, eh? That's a reference to something? I swear I recognize it, but I'm drawing a blank. What about a Minecraft bit? Yeah, I don't know if that would be that great either. Honestly. It's in the minecart bit. Ah, okay. Yeah, see, it's been a while. So, you see those gears up there? That's tied to the minecart. The minecart bit is easily the worst part of this entire game, actually. It's just that bad. There's 8 of those guys. Yeah. I say we, but I'm doing all the work here. Every time you fail a minecart, the NPC says, "Trouble with the trolley, eh?" That line alone has given players PTSD. Yeah, I can see that. You can tell how little I've played this game compared to the other two that I don't remember that line. Because I usually skip the trolley bit because it fucking sucks. So I don't actually hear that line all that much. I have never 100%ed any of the Spyro games. Because I don't like the speedway levels. Some point I will do that. If I am going to do that, though, I'd much rather do it in the reignited version of the game. 100% in all of them. Yeah, I mean, there's a first time for everything, so, like, maybe on stream, when I do the reignited games, I will 100% them. But, I got a laundry list of games to get through on stream before I'm ready to do the reignited games. Because if I can finish some PC games, I can uninstall stuff from my Steam Deck and have a little more room for Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Because I got a lot of stuff installed on my Steam Deck right now. Also, Hun, by all of them, I'm assuming you just mean the PS1 trilogy. You can use one TB micro SD card for the deck. Can actually get you one, you know, works if you'd like. I mean, I can easily get one at some point. I just never got one because I wanted to look up what kind of effects that'll have on the games. Because PC games weren't necessarily meant to be run from an SD card. Well, I mean, Han, if you want to get that for me, I will not say no. It's just that the brand that I trust is SanDisk. Not the Ultra cards, just regular SanDisk. So if you are going to get me one, and again, I won't say no to that, because, Lord knows I could use a fucking SD card on my Switch. Or Steam Deck. I would very much like a SanDisk one, since that's the brand that I use. It's a good brand. We can talk about that more off stream. Oh, what do you know? Yeah, I will say I am a little strapped for cash at the moment. Not like severely, but something I thought I was going to receive, I'm not actually receiving, so I have to put a bit of a pause on some plans for right now. No need to worry, like, not in danger of anything, it's just that the boost that I was expecting, I'm not actually getting. So. Got a shit ton of trillion points that you can use to get it for free. Okay. Don't know what points you're talking about, but again, I won't say no. So, message me after stream and we can, talk about that. As far as I know, you can just use an SD card with the Steam Deck and it'll be fine. The gay agenda check didn't clear? Yeah, exactly. The woke mob that I'm a part of didn't pay their union dues.
Please take this talisman as a
Or something.
gratitude.
I need to have a button I can press so when I say something like that, it'll just pop up a text that says this is what conservatives actually believe. I am not a big South Park fan, but one of the funniest things South Park ever did was the Mormon episode and the Scientology episode where they had those things flash up, because there is some wild shit that those two religions in particular believe. Oh, Hilton points, not trillion points. Okay, I thought you said trillion. I can't read. When you stay at Hilton hotels, you build up points, and you can use those points on Amazon purchases. Yeah, it sounds an awful lot like capitalism, but it sounds like capitalism I can get behind. I guess that is one of the benefits of a society built like this. Oh, you guys over here. Alright, so if I remember correctly, it is possible to actually hit this guy from right here. There we go.
Thanks, Spyro. Here's that orb I promised. Sorry if it still has clams.
Capitalism that works in my favor because you don't pay for the hotels. Capitalism is when iPhone. So, the reason why I do this without talking to this guy... Oh wait, no, I did talk to this guy. Forget that, fuck. Alright. So there is more to this level, and I don't remember how to get to it. Thankfully, that's the minecart shit that I'm not going to do, so I don't think I need to bother with it. Mind blasting? No one's gonna get that reference, Spike. I still remember that one time that someone I follow, Casey Explosion, also known as Casey Sloth or Sloth Mom. She's a good bean. Y'all should give her a follow. Was tweeting about how certain legally gray areas involving gaming are one of the main things that are keeping the medium alive with preservation and whatnot. And some 17-year-old tried to lecture me on capitalism at 8:30 in the morning because I said piracy is bad if the game is still available for purchase. And their argument against me was simply copy-pasting the Wikipedia article for communism. Not communism, capitalism. It was the Wikipedia article for capitalism, where they were just copy-pasting the thing about surplus labor. Which had nothing to do with anything I was saying, because I was talking about how Nintendo actually pays their employees decent wages. But they didn't care about that, because it didn't fit their argument about surplus labor and capitalism. Piracy sucks because people don't have peg legs and eye patches anymore. True, true. Some gay nerd on the computer pressing the download button. Is this the level I think it is? This isn't the one with the twins, is it? It's the one with the twins. I hate these two. This level is also just a bad level. Oh, I forgot to set the content warning thing. Hang on a sec. I'm gonna be honest. There's not really many levels in this game that I actually like. Yeah, hang on. I hate these two so much. They're so obnoxious. I hate them. Because they're annoying. I hate the way they talk. The levels they're in usually aren't very good. There you go, the command works now. Well, they aren't to you. That's fine. They are to me, which is why I'm saying I hate them. But I also don't like this level. This level sucks. And the other one they're in is the Fireworks Factory in Spyro 3, which is also one of my least favorite levels because it's one of the buggiest levels in the game.
Hello, Spyro.
It's also a slightly obnoxious to a lesser degree because it is a Evening Lake level that requires you to come back after Midnight Mountain once you free Agent 9. Whoa! Okay.
If you can open the doors that block the way,
Also, I think it's Hans and Greta, not Hansel and Gretel.
complete our super secret spy mission.
Oh, this is Greta, not Gretel. What's your favorite level? Like, I like the idea of the level. It's just that, okay, so it's been a while since I last played Spyro 3 on PS1. And I don't remember how that level was in the PS1 version. In Reignited, it's one of the buggiest levels in the game. I have played Spyro 3 Reignited on 2 platforms. I played it on PS4 and Switch, and both times that level bugged out for me. I didn't actually make it to Spyro 3 on PC. I have Reignited on all those 3 platforms, because I never finished Spyro 2 on PC, because I ended up playing a different game for a while. I have the proper content warning for this game now. I still think I copied the right one. By the way, just a bit of a thing I want to say about upcoming streams. I am going to pre-order what was it? Limited Run Games' upcoming Shantae Advance release. And when that arrives, I am going to do a playthrough on stream of all of the Shantae games. I might actually skip the Game Boy Color one, but if I do include it, it would be Shantae on Game Boy Color, because I actually have the Game Boy Color version. It's another Limited Run Games thing, it's not the original release. Then it would be Shantae Advance on GBA. Then Risky's Revenge Director's Cut on Switch. Shantae and the Pirate's Curse on Switch. Shantae Half Genie Hero on Switch. And then Shantae and the Seven Sirens on Switch. The only two Shantae games I've never finished are the original and Seven Sirens. So I'm looking forward to actually playing through the whole series again. I'll play the others. Well, okay, I haven't played Shantae Advance, but that one literally went unreleased for so long because I don't think it was ever finished. And they're finally going to fucking finish it. Like the fucking Limited Run Games event that they did recently was kind of wild because they announced that we're finally getting a finished version of Shantae Advance. Gex is coming back for some reason. Of all 3DO games to bring back, they're going to do a repro run of Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. Oh, there's a Jurassic Park collection coming out, which is, okay, I guess. Oh, wait a minute, I remember.
The monkeys have escaped from the Avalar Zoo, and I've been sent here to catch them.
Gex, you hate that guy?
They keep throwing coconuts at me, and it hurts.
I haven't played the Gex games in a very long time, and I've never even played the first one, so I'm looking forward to playing it again and seeing if they actually hold up. The voice actors for CDI, Link, and Zelda are getting parts in a new game. I heard about that. I might get that. Because from what I know, the CDI Zelda games, at least the first two, are actually, like, not completely bad. Like, there are some good things to them. They got pretty decent music and gorgeous backgrounds. It's just, it's impossible to tell what you can actually walk on. And the cutscenes are... Well, the cutscenes are infamous. The soundtracks are... Yeah, the soundtracks are good. There's actually... the map music from Faces of Evil is actually kind of a banger. The cutscenes are hilarious, yeah, they're bad. But they're so bad, they're good. I mean, Morshu became a meme for a reason.
Great! Just charge the tree before I get hit. I'll be able to catch the monkeys as they fall. Follow me.
From what I've heard, the CDI games actually aren't, like, as bad as everyone makes them out to be. They're just, like, not good, but they're not actually all that bad. Ow. So the monkeys here can actually hurt you. No, they definitely are. Ow.
Thanks for your help, Spyro. Please, take this. One of them.
Yeah, Arzette. I keep forgetting the name of it.
Were those monkeys?
Those monkeys are apes. What is the difference between a monkey and an ape? Because I actually don't know the difference. Yeah, I'm gonna go here. health. Sorry, Bal, I have to kill the snakes, because I need butterflies. Oh, speaking of Spyro, though, at some point, I wouldn't mind getting the other Spyro games to, play through them on stream, because I haven't played many of the other Spyro games. I know not many of them are actually, like, worth playing. Different species. True. Oh, that's about the apes, yeah. I haven't played the other Spyro games too much. When I was a kid, I actually somehow beat, Year of the Dragonfly, which is, not good. It's not a good game at all. And I had a Hero's Tale, but I never, got far in it. And I also had the first Legend of Spyro game, which, I do know some people actually don't like. And I actually don't mind Elijah Wood as, Spyro. I thought he did a pretty good job. So old Snake Day, you fuck. I'm sorry, I needed the health. There was nothing I could do. I needed the health. I think heroes fail. Hero's Tale brought back Nasty Nork for some reason. Which is, cool, I guess. I also introduced, 2 other, dragons. Because you actually get to see some of the other dragons in Hero's Tale, which is probably the coolest thing about it. That's how we got to see Flame, I think her name is, who is a pink dragon and is crushing on Spyro. And then I think there was another male dragon that you could play as, and there was also a new character who I don't remember his name that could dig, and I think you actually got to play as Hunter. There were also a pair of GBA games that were isometric platformers, Spyro Season of Fire and Spyro Season of Ice. I had Season of Ice as a kid, but I never beat it, and I never had Season of Fire. There was another GBA Spyro game. There was a crossover game, a pair of crossover games. Excuse me, for Spyro and Crash Bandicoot. Whoops. I didn't need to do... Oh, well. I think it was Crash Bandicoot Purple and Spyro the Dragon Orange. Where, GBA platforming with Crash Bandicoot in Spyro's levels, but with Crash-style gameplay, and Spyro in Crash's levels, but with Spyro-style gameplay. I have no idea how good they are. I genuinely have no idea how good they are. But I remember seeing them back in the day, and I really wanted them because I thought that was really cool, because I had both Spyro and Crash growing up. I was always a bigger Spyro fan than Crash. In fact, Insomniac and Naughty Dog had a lot of games that were kind of in pairs. Do the guys with guns still have guns in the remaster, or did they pull a 4Kids? I think they pulled a 4Kids. Because, I mean, Naughty Dog and Insomniac were always kind of rivals, but not really. For each generation, they released games, and they kind of released games at the same time. Yeah, they have paint guns. So on PS1, Naughty Dog had Crash, Insomniac had Spyro. On PS2, Naughty Dog had Jak and Daxter. Insomniac had, what was it? Ratchet and Clank. PS3, Naughty Dog had Uncharted. Insomniac had, Resistance. And then I guess it kind of falls apart once you get to PS4. But in almost every case, aside from Resistance, since I've never played it, I've always preferred Insomniac's games. In fact, overall, I've always preferred Insomniac's games over
our secret mission
Naughty
was
Dog.
successful, but the
In fact, the only Naughty Dog game I've played that I actually can say that I really enjoyed was The Last of Us. The thing is, my opinion on The Last of Us has soured over the years. And while I do think it is a genuinely good story, I've played through it once, and I think that's enough for me. It is not a game that I would really replay
This
much.
power-up thing should help you.
No, I don't hate it because it's popular. I dislike it because the story is literally all it really has going for it. It doesn't have... It has very refined gameplay that is also very safe. It's safe gameplay with a really, really good story. And even then, the story is actually fairly amateur compared to the kinds of stories it's inspired by. Because it's very much inspired by, like, various films. And most films have much more in-depth stories than The Last of Us has. And I'm not saying The Last of Us is a bad story, it's just that, like, it's clearly trying to be like a film. And this was why this level sucks. And the kind of story it's trying to tell is actually fairly amateurish for most films, which is the age-old father-daughter, or father and child story kind of thing. As some would call it, the sad dad narrative. Like, that's actually very basic storytelling. And Sony treaded that quite a few times in the same generation. To various extents. And again, I actually like The Last of Us. It's just that, you know, there's better stories out there, I think.
Flag, eh, Dragon? Well, two can play at this bombing game. Let's go.
Now, I do, like The Last of Us show. I actually think in some ways the show is better than the game. Alright, so I have to not get hit by this guy's bombs. Sounds easy, right? This level sucks. Because of course it does. I also have to keep up with him. I don't actually fight him, I just have to avoid his bombs. Oh, is it really that short? Oh, wait a minute.
Great.
That's right, I have to do this multiple times throughout the level. And also, keep in mind, that is the only power-up in the entire level. So I have to carry this power-up all the way throughout the level in order to hit this bastard. Does that count? Okay, that does. Thankfully, it's got decent range, or decent blast radius, so I can actually do that. Also, keep in mind, every time I hit him, I have to take him back to the little twerp. So, it's a further and further run every time. I don't know what it is about Spyro 2 specifically, but there's so many, like, really mildly irritating things about this game that just culminate into a rather mediocre platformer experience. It's not a bad game, necessarily. It's just that I don't think I actually like a single level in this game. I think maybe Glimmer and whatever the level is with the elephants. That level's pretty good. But aside from that, I don't actually like most of the levels in this game. Oh fuck, I forgot I needed the power up. Also, as I mentioned in the previous stream of this, the levels in Spyro 2 don't loop around, but they still use the general Spyro level design of wanting you to carry things throughout the levels, and it's not a big problem in the first and third games, because the level loops, so you can simply just go to the end of the level and then turn right around. In this game, you can't do that, so usually you have to carry the power-up from the end of the level all the way to the beginning, or from the beginning all the way to the end. There aren't always shortcuts. In fact, most of the time there aren't any shortcuts. And before I hit the flag bearer, I gotta hit this thing. I got the gems already. Okay. It's just that, compared to the masterpiece The Witcher 3, it's just that it got praised for its story, and boy, that won't do. Games are not a storytelling medium. I can't tell if you're joking or not. But I mean, like, there are definitely games out there that have good stories. It's just that some of the games that I feel get praised because of their stories in the mainstream press don't necessarily... Accidentally muted. What did you say? I was asking if you were serious or not about the about what you said about games not being a storytelling medium, because I wasn't sure if that was sarcasm or not.
You won't get my last flag, so...
It was? Okay. Yeah, I mean, you don't care about the Last of Us, okay. God damn it.
Ha! You...
Yeah, like, I like The Last of Us enough that I had a good time with it. I don't necessarily think it's the masterpiece that everyone claims it is. I know that,
Job, Agent Spyro.
you played the prologue, realized it didn't care, and stopped. Yeah, I played it on PS3 a little bit, and I finished it on PS4. I would not call it a bad game. But I also don't think that time has necessarily been kind to it. It's been 10 years since it came out, and I feel like it's often overpraised and overrated. Most games people like actually suck, by the way. This is true. If a lot of people like a game, that usually tells me it's bad, which is why I only play games that people tell me are bad, like High on Life. Because clearly everyone else is wrong and I am right. This is why I don't enjoy video games at all, because I only play games that people tell me are bad. I feel like there are people who, like, unironically say that. I've never played a video game. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even doing that right now. This is pre-recorded gameplay. I'm just talking over it. Yes, exactly. I was making the joke before you finished it. So, thematically, I like this level because of the cute fawns. Mechanically, I hate this level, and you'll see why in a moment.
Well, hello there, Mr. Dragon. You're pretty cute for a quadruped. I wish I could take you on a tour of our temple, but a bunch of lousy earth shapers have encased it in stone.
I was fucking done. No, it's fine. So, funny thing about this level, actually, funny thing about a lot of the levels, in Spyro 2 and 3, there's a lot more talking NPCs. In the, original release, which is what I'm playing, a lot of the characters had very Americanized accents, even when they clearly weren't American. In the remaster, they got new voice actors and new voices for a lot of the characters, so these characters in the remake speak with a Scottish accent. Because, if I remember correctly, fawns are actually from Celtic folklore. Well, that and they have bagpipes.
Thank you for releasing me. There are still some satyrs trapped in stone.
Yeah, you can kind of hear it in the satyrs here, but it's not that. Ah, the fuck! Ow! It's not that thick. Zehan, I actually prefer the new voice acting. I think they did a better job with it, and a lot of the characters sound better. Maybe the exception is Alora, because I feel like they made her a lot nicer or something in the remake when she was not necessarily mean in the original, but wasn't as quick to trust Spyro. But when it comes to the NPCs, I think they definitely did a better job in the remake, especially for levels like this, where the voices are more fitting of the characters. Different games should have voice acting. Stone Cold, bitch. Stone Cold slam them. Remember, the proper way to greet your partner is to wrap your arms around them, smooch them, grip them tightly, and then Stone Cold slam them. By the way, you can't actually hurt the bees that bastard pulls out. So the reason why this level sucks is because of those guys. Those guys are invincible, and the only way to kill them is to charge them into lava. Some of them are quite far from the lava, though, and in order to do that, you have to supercharge into them. And I don't like this level because of the supercharge bullshit. Stone Cold Stunner You Uncultured Swine. I don't watch wrestling, I just know it from memes. I don't know what this shit's called. Like, I know I keep saying it, but I don't like this game as much as the others. Also, I don't actually know how to dodge the bees. You do now, bitch. Okay, fine. It's a Stone Cold Stunner. Now, I'm really looking forward to the next game for Retro Night. Cold Stone Creamery. Is that an actual thing? God, I could really go for some more ice cream. Ah, I see, huh? Yeah, I don't know much about national ice cream chains or whatnot, because I don't usually get ice cream from shops. Or creameries, whatever the fuck they're called. I could really go for some ice cream now. Summer is usually the best time to have ice cream. Because it's hot and muggy, and the best cure for that is something cold and creamy.
It's great to be free. Now there is only one satyr left to rescue.
Babe, no. No. No, 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 no.
Oh, a dragon! Perhaps you can help. My friend is locked in this room and lost the key, and you know how hard it is to find a locksmith at this time of night.
So for that, I need to supercharge. But he's nuts. There's no good time for you to eat ice cream ball. What is everyone's favorite flavor of ice cream?
Now that you have...
You don't have one anymore? Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. Yeah, we're not gonna do any of that shit. My favorite is, kinda Rocky Road. Ben & Jerry's American Dream has waffle cone pieces on it. That sounds good. That sounds really good. I haven't had Ben & Jerry's in a while. We have a lot of Ben & Jerry's ice cream in the freezer, but I think it's for my parents, so I haven't gotten into it. I don't need the supercharge to be this level, do I? I might actually need the supercharge. Supercharge just in case. You're lactose intolerant and think non-dairy ice cream tastes weird? Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm not lactose intolerant, but my mom and my brother are. And in fact, I think Sorrow is too.
I've been experimenting with this potion. I'd like to test it out, but the Earthshapers out there have made going out a bit difficult. Could you kindly offer me an escort?
So I think there's a supercharge in here. Is there a supercharge, or is it just the dude opening the doors? How do I get into the fucking temple? I think it might be this way. Fuck that mission in particular. Well, that's basically me for most of this game. It's just fuck this level. Like, I genuinely cannot think of many levels in this game that I actually like.
Oh, hi, Dragon Boy. You're probably expecting me to be all like, "You're my hero. Thanks for saving poor, helpless little me, blah, blah, blah." Sorry, short stuff. I was only in here because I like the peace and quiet. Anyway, the other fawns wanted me to give you this talisman.
Spyke hates Spyro and wants him to die. I do not. I specifically just don't like this game. It's not the worst Spyro game by far, because I played Enter the Dragonfly, or Year the Dragonfly, whatever it's called. They are floating above the ground. Rookie mistake. Oop. Magma cone. I think I remember this level. The level that I think I like with the elephants, is that actually from Spyro 3? I think that might be from the third game.
Hello, Spyro.
I suppose you're here for the party. I'm afraid it's been cancelled because the stupid Earthshaper set off the volcano.
So this is another level with the Earth Shapers, but it's not nearly as bad as the last one. Also, yeah, the dude got fucking murdered. Just absolutely pwned. Completely schwacked. I'm just saying words. I have problems with lactose that I need to visit a gastroenterologist for, but I will still eat actual ice cream because I love the flavor a lot better. Yeah, I'm not lactose intolerant, so I'm pretty lucky in that regard. I do love how lactose intolerance for a lot of people is, like, more of an annoyance than an actual life-threatening thing. Oh yeah, these guys have to be charged. Because, like, people with a peanut allergy will beg you not to give them something with peanuts because it could literally kill them. And then people with lactose intolerance are like, life is short and death is inevitable, hand me that, milk. Sure fucking feels life-threatening sometimes. Yeah, I mean, it depends on the person. It's like... Because for some people, it just makes it gassy. For other people, it can literally, like, tear apart your stomach. Or it feels like it literally tears apart your stomach. The lactose problems are like, hurt me more, Tiffany. I may not die, but goddamn does it make me feel like I want to. Yeah, like I said, it affects everyone differently. I know when Zeno has anything with Parmesan, I don't like being around him for the next few hours. This is a call-out post. I'm shaming him. I don't know if it would be the same with Sorrow because I haven't actually met her yet, but that will change. That will change eventually. Maybe you should stop secretly putting Parmesan in his food, jerkwad. It's just a fucking jackhammer. One day, I hope I can meet Sorrow. If she can come with me to that aquarium and some other nice places around here. I am going to get a picture of me smooching her in front of the shark tank at the aquarium. Like, if you have an aquarium in your city, take your significant other there and kiss them in front of the biggest tank they have. That's what you gotta do. Excuse me. Oh, fuck. What the fuck is wrong with me? Making a lot of noises tonight. Live right on cue. That was a yawn. Do the Tim Allen grunt. I'm afraid to embarrass myself if I do it wrong. That's the best I can do. was fucking terrible. I'm ashamed to know you. See, that's exactly what I was afraid of. I can't believe you made my fears come true. Why would you do such a thing, Val? I suck. I suppose I do. I will never recover from this. Oh my god, Spyro, what the fuck is wrong with you? Alright, so there's something I can get over here, and I would like to get that now. Not these. Yes. Oh god, I think I know what this is. Is this the game with Hunter? It's the game with Hunter. This one isn't that bad, but it can be annoying. Reminds me a lot of the crocodile minigame from Banjo-Kazooie. You guys have played Banjo-Kazooie, you might have an idea what this is.
I'm ready when you are.
I didn't mean to skip that. Now, the thing about this is,
You win.
Hunter
Here's
has to
yours.
play an animation to actually grab the crystals, so he can be a bit delayed in grabbing them sometimes. But he speeds up in round 2, because there's 2 rounds for this.
I'll give you a...
What? What? Out of my way, dude.
You're really good. I'm going
What
to have to come
in
up
the
with
butt?
some
I said what in the butt? Oh, it's such an ancient video. There's a really old picture I saw of a mini golf course that said what in the putt as its sign. But I have not thought about that video in a long time. It's such an ancient YouTube video. I should send that to Kohai and see what he thinks. That would be fun. Maybe you can do a cover
Well,
of
if
it.
it isn't my best customer. The elevator in the next room can take you to the volcano. You can have unlimited use of the elevator for a one-time fee of only a few gems. It's a pleasure doing business with you. Simply step on the elevator and it will take you to the bottom. When you want to come back up, just step on it again.
I don't know if you get to beat him up in this game. You do in Spyro 3, after you've paid him every time. I don't know if you get to do that in this one. I'm good. Oh, boy, this part. So it can be pretty hard to see where you're going in this area. This area is really annoying. Ow. I think I need to go through here to beat the level, though.
Thanks for closing the lid on the volcano, Spyro. Things were getting a little too hot around here. By the way, here's a talisman I was saving for the party later. I think you deserve it more. Spyro, you're just in time for the party. Well, you would be if those nasty lava monsters hadn't stolen our hits. It just won't be the same without party hits.
I'm trying, game. How do I do this again? Okay. There's 12 of these bullshits. You know, if you're going to have a level like this, you really need to have the pickups in better spots. Because there are not many of these things. Because they're just sticking out of the lava. Sorry, this game is too hardcore for you. It's just probably the most annoying out of the original trilogy. Again, it's not the worst Spyro game. Hey, listen, man. Because Enter the Dragonfly is it Enter the Dragonfly or Year of the Dragonfly? The one that is technically Spyro 4. The one that was on GameCube and I think PS2. It has Dragonfly in the name, that one. Well, no, it's okay, listen, man. You know, yeah, I don't expect people to be talking all the time. You know. Well, I mean, if you're lurking, that's perfectly fine. Lurkers are, quite honestly, the backbone of this website. Where's this guy? There we go. There he is. I thought I killed him already. Enter the Dragonfly. Oh, it's Enter. Okay. Yeah, it was either Enter the Dragonfly or Year of the Dragonfly. That is the worst Spyro game. And I've played that, and I've beaten it, as a matter of fact. So, like, I can definitely say this is far from the worst Spyro game, because I have played Enter the Dragonfly. I don't own it anymore. I might pick it up again if it's at a decent price for a bad game stream. Or to just try to stream the Spyro trilogy series. But, like, it's bad. It's very buggy. A lot of stuff was cut. And a lot of the levels aren't very good. But the main problem with it is extremely buggy. Yeah, Year of the Dragon, but I thought Enter the Dragonfly was called Year of the Dragonfly. In fact, I think I've been calling it Year of the Dragonfly since I was a kid. So many of these ending screens are just the characters killing each other. Yeah. That's just what this game does, I guess. I'm gonna go back and kill some sheep so I can get some health. So I have Spyro 3 with me, Year of the Dragon. Just in case I finish this early. I don't think I'm going to. Now, I'm not going to 100% this game, but I am going to actually play through all of the levels. And for the last world, the levels do not have talismans. It's just orbs. So I will at the very least do that. Or at least try to get all the orbs. Because I haven't actually done every level in this game before. Because the last batch of worlds suck. More so than what I've seen so far. They're very annoying. A lot of them have a lot of back and forth to them, so. What is this? Shady Oasis. And what's over here? It's the boss room, yeah? What's this? Is this another flight level? Yeah, it's another flight level. Or Speedway, I guess they're called now. And then the boss is down here. Yeah, alright. So we got Shady Oasis to do. And then there's a few levels in the final world. I don't remember how many levels are in there. So we might not get to Spyro 3 tonight. Oh, wait, I went too far. But I do have Spyro 3 with me in case we want to get to it. And just as a reminder, this is original hardware, so I have my PS2 and everything. This is a fat PS2 that we've had since the PS2 came out, actually. This baby came out in 2001, and we've had her ever since. Oh, this is the level I was thinking of. Yeah, this is my favorite level in the game. I actually like this level. Dennis would like this level. That's also a call-out post. I say post even though I'm live.
Spyro, it's a good thing you're here. I've been
No,
trying to get a
2000.
berry out of this
Listen.
berry bush. but it's
Listen,
not
it was
strong enough.
23 years ago. You can't expect me to get every release date, right? I don't know why he wasn't talking there, but... Yes, you can, bitch. Oh, look, it's a penis cock. Come back when you're a real gamer. Oh, I guess I'll never come back. Yep. I'm sorry to say it, guys, but I'm a fake gamer girl. Oh, no, I'm good. It's a line from Law and Order SVU, go home, gamer girl. Something like that. The episode that was supposed to be in favor of Anita Sarkeesian, and she thought it was completely fucking tasteless. Because the level, or why do I keep calling it a level? The episode was completely fucking tasteless. I heard it was better than Civilization 5 with the Brave New World expansion. They leveled up. So we cannot 100% this level because of this. I need to come back from the next world. Was Law and Order SVU ever good, or was it always just weird? I don't think I've ever, like, actually watched the show. I've never seen an episode of any of those cop shows. I've seen a few back before I really knew any better. Some of them were actually pretty good, though. I liked Castle. That was a good one. Psych was good. Monk was good. Thing is, now I know that they're propaganda, so I do not watch them. Ow. What the? Bitch! I didn't mean to do that. I'm very much looking forward to getting Street Fighter 6 so I can do my duty and do the world tour mode and beat up every single cop on the street. There are so many videos of people just seeing a cop on the streets of the world tour mode and fucking beelining straight for them to beat the shit out of them. Oh, they are so epic. They are epic. Like actually. Oh boy, the mystery pot.
Thanks for helping me reach the Great Berry Bush. Now we can eat berries all the time. Here, take this. It's a gift from all of us hippos.
I did not realize how thirsty I was. I need to be drinking more water.
Spyro, 3 thieves have stolen our magical brass lamps. Please get the lamps before they take them away from Shady Oasis.
I don't know why this reminded me, but if you guys remember the incident that happened on Twitter with Erica Lindbeck and AI Bros, she's back on Twitter now, though I don't think she's been posting much. I'm just happy she's back. Fuck AI Bros. I do know that situation was so bad, Duper actually removed his TTS bot. Like, completely. Because he didn't want to encourage more people to steal other people's voices. Yeah, the picture of Shaggy she used is the same one for my Zoinks emote. Come on, buddy. There we go. Now we're good. Erica Lindbeck is a national treasure. Yep, that's the emote, the Zoinks one. Puffin did such a great job on that emote. Puffin's a good beanie. Also a good friend. Her commissions aren't open yet, but when they are, go and commission Puffin. She's a good friend. And she deserves all the love and support. saw what happened, but to be honest, I don't really even know who she is. Erica Lindbeck, I mean. She is a voice actress who, oh god, what has she been in? She's been in a lot of stuff recently. At the moment, she's most well known for Luna from Hell of a Boss, and Luna's actually the most popular character from the show. I think she was also Celica in Fire Emblem Echoes, and I don't have any orbs. Oh, what else has she been in? She's been in a lot. I am completely drawing a blank here. Ah, here we go. She's been in a fair amount of stuff. Oh, she is Ashley in WarioWare Gold and WarioWare Get It Together.
Here, take this orb. Some fairy left it with me, but it won't hold a proper shine.
You might want to just look her up on Behind the Voice Actors. I'm sure Zeno or someone else can post that in my server. Genuinely drawing a blank. What else she's done? She's Peppermint in Hi-Fi Rush. Oh shit. Yeah, she's been in a lot. She is a very popular voice actress to hire.
Spyro, my brothers have been trapped in solid rock. I'm afraid you'll need to learn some kind of head bash move before you can help us.
Yeah, I need the Skull Bash, I think it's called. I really need to play Hi-Fi Rush. Yeah, she's been in more games and I think anime than anything else. I do know that she has been to furry conventions, and her favorite character that she's voiced has actually been Luna. She is, very chaotic.
Spyro, now
in a
that
good
you have
way.
all 14 talisman, your guidebook can break the lock on the door, and you can fight Gulp. Are you ready? You'll have to jump down the hole in the floor to get to where Ripto and Gulp are waiting. I can help you out a little bit. I tamed a few pterodactyls from Skelos Badlands. They'll be dropping objects that you can use to fight Gulp.
A bit of boop.
Gulp, we've finally made Avalar ours. You've earned a special reward. Gulp, what is it, boy? Oh, the fairy. Here you go. Ah! You singed my cape. Dragon, you are really starting to get on my nerves. Say goodbye, Flame Breath. Gulp, lunchtime. Gulp, finish him off and you can have all the fairies you can eat. I'm going to enjoy this.
So, fun fact, after this boss, you go to the final world, and when I was a kid, I thought I beat the game. Because of the cutscene that plays. And I thought the final world was just optional. So this boss is, pretty annoying. By the way, when he jumps on you, it tracks for some reason. Because he goes forward when he does it. Also, the power-ups that you get, he can use too. The Ripto fight is very long and very annoying, but in my opinion, Gulp is probably the worst boss in the game. Because of that. Also because of the camera angle, it can be very difficult to properly control Spyro. Because the camera always tracks Gulp, which is probably for the better, but it does make this a lot harder than it really needs to be. And you can also very easily damage yourself in the process of damaging Gulp. Like, to be clear, the boss fights in the Spyro series have always been, like, the absolute worst parts of the series. Because I don't think any of the Spyro games actually have good boss fights. I think Spyro 3 has the best of the three games in the trilogy. But the bar is really low. So that's not really that much of an accomplishment, because the boss fights in the first two games are just really bad. Out of all three games, though, I do think this fight is probably the worst. It can be the most tedious. Well, that might not necessarily be correct, because the Ripto fight is also pretty tedious. But, this fight can take a while to actually even damage Gulp. Just because of stuff like this. Or you can bump into nothing or damage yourself. Or Spyro just won't move in the way you want him to. Or he'll just randomly get an accurate shot when you're at 0 health. But to be clear, like, none of the boss fights in the Spyro games are particularly good. It's not the highlight of any of the games. This game just happens to have the worst boss fights of the 3 original games. And keep in mind, all 3 of your methods of damaging Gulp can damage you as well. And he can use them to damage you. So sometimes you'll have a means of damaging him and you won't be able to because it's too close to you, or rather you're too close to him, so it'll just damage you instead. I don't know why they designed a boss like this. But that's just how they chose to do it, I guess. You can see right there, I just damaged myself. Also, if he happens to eat a chicken, he will heal. And the chicken is your only way of healing. Okay, so I should not have done that. Alright, so I just have to hit him 2 more times at 0 HP, I guess. Or he's just going to do that. Like I said, tedious. The bosses in Spyro 2 also have an absurd number of hit points for how little you get to damage them. Like, I don't know why this guy needs to have so many hit points. I don't get many opportunities to actually hit him. Now, sometimes you get lucky and he just doesn't do anything. And sometimes if a rocket lands right next to another rocket, you can actually put it in your mouth before he's able to destroy it, and you can hit him twice in a row. Are we just going to get God RNG here? Also, I have noticed, though, one way you can kind of cheese this is when he starts firing, if you get really close to him, he can't hit you as easily. Sometimes, at least. Again, not all the time. So this is going better. Alright. I think I got this. I just gotta hit him one more time. There we go.
Spyro, you did it!
Whoa! Alora, where'd you come from?
I was just outside the castle in Autumn Plains. The castle is now free again. There's no sign of Ripto. And since you've been around, the creatures of Avalar are finally starting to get along. Since you've done so much for Avalar, and since I know you really missed being on vacation, we really wanted to do something nice for you. It's not much, but we hope you like it.
Wow, this is great! Aren't you gonna join me?
No. I'd like to, but I've got to go check on the professor in the winter tundra. He's still trying to fix the super portal so we can send you home.
Oh, that sounds interesting. I think I'll just hang out here for a while and soak up a few rays. Hey, where'd Alora go? I better follow her.
And here we are with the last world in the game. And I hear a bandit, which means bandit is getting covered up.
I think I've finally come up with a way to access the dragon worlds from the super portal. This power crystal should give us the extra boost that we need. Just a few more calculations to set it up. I think I have it. Excellent! Everything is finally ready. We're going to need a lot more orbs, but with the power crystal boosting it, the super portal should work again.
So, you thought you had gotten rid of me? Well, I'm afraid not. I persuaded that fat bear Moneybags to sell me a few bombs.
Quick, the power crystal.
Don't even try it, book boy, or you'll be the world's smartest pile of ashes. This is just what I need for a new scepter.
Hunter, do something! Quick!
Hey, give that back. Well, I tried. You little fools! After I destroy you all with my new scepter, I'm going to rename this place Riptonia!
Like how Hunter is just always useless. Here we are with the final world in the game. Only 3 worlds. There's just a lot more levels per world compared to the other 2.
Spyro, Ripto's still alive, and he's locked us out of the castle. Even worse, he's stolen our new power crystal for the super portal. If you can collect enough orbs, you'll be able to get the power crystal back from Ripto, and we can send you to Dragon Shores.
Well, Spyro, it comes down to this. There's only one more thing I can teach you, and like all the best things, it doesn't come cheap. The head bash move is very simple, really. All you must do is jump, then press the triangle button. You'll find the head bash may help you out on some tasks that were impossible before. Remember, just jump, then triangle. Good luck.
In Spyro 3, all these abilities come naturally. You don't need to unlock them. I think it also comes out a little bit faster in Spyro 3. How's everyone doing tonight? Everyone having a good evening? Eat some good food, watch something nice, get all cozy with your pets? How's everyone doing?
Well, it's some consolation that you've collected so many orbs. My high-tech portal here will take you to Cloud Temples.
Playing a Half-Life 2 mod called Swelter. I'm not familiar with that one. Is it good? That's it on. Grilled some steaks earlier. Ooh, what kind of steaks? You didn't medium rare, right? Then I'll just start. It seems pretty well made. It's new. Ooh. Didn't know people were still making Half-Life 2 mods. That's pretty cool. God, I haven't had a good steak in a while. We're supposedly having tacos tomorrow. So, I'm at least looking forward to that.
I can see you've learned the value of orbs, Spyro. This
Medium
touchy
rare,
cake
pretty
should
thick
work
ones from
perfectly
Costco.
with the help of
Okay.
your impressive
Well, it's not like there's a Half-Life 3 to make mods for, true. And I don't think Source 2 has been fully released yet. I think we might finally get that with Counter-Strike 2, though.
Well, nobody said Ripto was brave. He's locked himself behind this door. The professor thinks that only a very large collection of orbs will open it.
How many do I have? 37. Alright, so if I get both orbs in this world, I can actually just beat the game with a single orb. But like I said, I was going to actually do the levels. since I have not done all of them. There are not many levels here, though. From what I can remember.
One last Speedway adventure for you, Spyro? It's not that expensive, you know. You've chosen wisely. I bet a quick dragon like you will win your money back in no time.
You know, I want to be honest, I've never actually finished any of the Half-Life games. I should really, fix that. I've also never finished Portal or Portal 2. Oh, camera. I would very much like to be able to see below me. In fact, the only Valve game I've actually finished is Left 4 Dead 2. And that's a co-op game. Did I get all the gems? I'm apparently missing 7 gems. Let's see if we can find those gems before I start one of the levels. So we've got... How many levels do we even have here? Alright, it's just 4 levels. I think I can do 4 levels in the Ripto fight in an hour. That shouldn't be too bad. So, I only need 1 gem, or orb, to actually beat the game, so I don't necessarily need to get all the orbs. Gonna try to, though. Oh, I hear a cheep cheep. That sounds like our bandit. Bandit go cheep cheep. Okay, I don't know where those gems are. I think they might be behind the Ripto door. It's whatever. Alright, so what's this one? Mystic Marsh. Oh, fuck. I think I know this one. I think it's the one that Ash was stuck on for a while. Ash Canine. No, this is a different level. Wait, no, this is the level. I recognize it. This level is really annoying.
Things just aren't the same since our magic fountain shut off. It sure would help if you could find out what evil force is behind this disaster.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you need to do on the tree walkways. And there's a really annoying series of fetch quests for this level. When Insomniac was making this game, they really seemed to like putting as many annoying things as they could into a single video game. Ow. Because everyone I know who's played the Spyro trilogy, Spyro 2 is always their least favorite game. Because it's got by far the most annoying levels out of the 3 games. Or at least the largest number of annoying levels. Yeah. I'm looking forward to streaming Spyro 3 because it's my favorite of the trilogy. It's also my second favorite PS1 game and my favorite 3D platformer. It's really good. It is unfortunately the buggiest of the original trilogy because they kind of had to rush development a little bit in order to meet a deadline. And unfortunately, in the Reignited trilogy, it's even more buggy than it was originally. Which is a damn shame, because it's by far the best of the 3 games, in spite of the bugs. Still my favorite of the Reignited trilogy. And it is the best way to experience the 3 games, honestly. I think those are platypuses. Yeah, make sure I'm done over here first. Yeah. Get everything down that I'm done here.
What? Oh, I must have dozed off there. Golly, looks like I let the fountain switch off. Here, take this orb and, don't mention my little nap to Hydrar, okay?
And now I can beat the game. Only 4 levels, and one of them is a speedway, so it's actually only 3 levels. So, this shouldn't take too long. Alright, so... I'm just going to get through the levels and get to the end. And then do Ripto instead of getting all the orbs, since I really don't need to. And these levels are not very fun. But I will at least go through the levels and get the orbs at the end of them, since I would at least finish the levels. You know, all things considered, I'm surprised we never got a proper Spyro cartoon back in the day. Like, Spyro and Crash were really popular. I know there was an animated pilot for a Crash Bandicoot cartoon that never aired, and it did actually,
Well, it's some consolation that...
get leaked at one point. Cloud Temples.
I used to be one of Avalar's most powerful magicians, until that big warlock over there stole my wand. He and his friends have used the magic to take over the city.
Everyone in chat, what's your favorite 3D platformer, if you've played one? No. Do y'all like the 3D platformers, or are you not a platformer fan? Does Klonoa count? I personally would not count it. Because that's 2.5D, so I would actually consider that more of a 2D platformer. But if you want to count it, I will count it. I don't know what this is for. Mine would be Spyro 3, but I guess I would just say Spyro Reignited Trilogy. With Mario Galaxy as a close second. As good as Mario Odyssey was, I think I actually like Galaxy. I need to play both of them again. Now, Klonoa is pretty damn good, though. Speaking of, I'll be playing Klonoa again tomorrow. Celebrate 1 year of streaming. You like the Sly Cooper series? That's a good one. Sly is pretty good. I love Sly 2, and I like Sly 3. I was kind of disappointed in Sly 4, and I'm not the biggest fan of Sly. Sly 2 is definitely the best of the 4, though. I don't know how good it would be, but it would be pretty nice if we actually got a Sly 5. You don't really do 3D platformers at all? I mean, it's fair. Not everybody likes 3D platformers. Not everybody likes platformers, as a matter of fact. I know Zeno, my brother, is not very big on platformers, but he has played a few. And remember, he beat Mario 64 and is happy he never has to play it again. Whereas I beat Mario 64 and then I started speedrunning it. Thanks, camera.
Spyro, you have freed our city from the claws of those evil warlocks. Please, take this orb. I foresee that it will help you on your journey.
Physics in that game piss you off so much. Mario 64 has a nonsensical physics engine. The funny thing is, the physics are actually reasonably consistent. The thing is, to the casual observer, it's just random. But once you know the game really well, you will eventually learn what the game is going to do when you do certain things. But even then, it's still going to surprise you. Because, man, I can't tell you how many times I've been playing Mario 64 just normally, and I land on a weird slope, and Mario just goes, oh! Because the game can't decide if he's falling or landing. And then there's the fucking backwards long jump, which should not work the way it does. But it do. It do be working.
I can see you.
Metropolis. This level I don't think is all that bad. Oh god, there's the fucking robot farmer level that's left.
This insurrection from the farms has got quite out of hand. We need someone to restore order. Find the inventor droid. She's been working on something big. With all the budget cuts, these elevators need serious work. See, this one here is stuck. I expect it would start working if you could just give it a good whack, though.
God damn, even in the future, nothing works. Is it a fucking kamikaze pig? Ow. It's fucking suicide bombing pigs, what the fuck? Ow. They're also really hard to avoid. I wonder if I can, flame them. Let's find out. Oh, yeah, I can just do that, I guess. Now, of course, you know, you say that Mario 64's physics piss you off. Have you played Sunshine much? Because Mario Sunshine also has weird physics. In a completely different way, mind you. I have a love-hate relationship with Mario Sunshine because I love Mario Sunshine in some areas. And it just fucking pisses me off in other areas. It is a gorgeous GameCube game. It looks so good. And it's aged so beautifully. And it's got some of the most frustrating levels and missions in 3D platformer, in any 3D platformer. Like the fucking pachinko level. It's by far the worst mission in the entire game. Uh-oh.
Ah, Spyro. I heard you were coming. Thank you for your efforts in thwarting this attempted coup. Please take this item, which living creatures seem to like.
I'm a trickster. Yeah, Sunshine is the best setting for Mario, but pisses me off the most.
It's a first for Avalar, a combination power-up. Thank goodness you're here to test it out. These invading sheep and their spaceships must be stopped.
Yeah. Not gonna do that. Yeah, Sunshine, it does have a good setting. The best Mario game overall was honestly Galaxy. I love Mario Odyssey, but I think Galaxy is just a little bit better. I forgot about that. Oh my god. Oh, that was... I needed that laugh. I completely fucking forgot about that. I don't do these levels often. Robotica Farms. Here we are, the last level before Ripto. I will say, though, I was obsessed with Mario Sunshine as a kid. I would just go through the levels that I've already beaten just to, like, look around and roleplay, I guess. I was a weird kid. I feel yawn coming. Oh, God. But, I love just dicking around in the levels to see all the, things you could do to the other characters. Because, you know, you could just spray one of the Piantos and just get... No! Or you'd, spray Toadsworth and you just hear... No! Yada blah 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 blah!
Find your way over to the giant bug lamp and turn it on so we can zap any more invading...
That shit made me laugh so much as a kid. Not even... Yeah, excuse me. So I know I've done this level before. In fact, I think I've actually done all these levels, except for Cloud Temples, actually. I don't remember that level. Oh yeah, the only enemy in the game that I think you need the head bash for. I do remember this level being very irritating. Like a lot of the levels in this game. This game is really just an exercise in patience a lot of the time. the damn thing, Spyro.
These darn bugs.
Oh god. Oh god, no, hold on. Alright, there we go. How many times am I gonna do this to myself? Spyro. Okay, okay. So I'll probably just end after Ripto. I don't think I'll have enough time to do much in Spyro 3.
Varmints won't be coming near our crops now.
That does mean next weekend we start Spyro 3, which I'm looking forward to. Rip. Alright, gotta find a penguin real quick. Yeah, he is. Alright, you guys ready? You ready for the end of Spyro 2? So this is going to take anywhere from like 10 minutes to 45. This fight is a nightmare.
All right, Spyro, you've got the orbs. Defeat of Ripto is only moments away, right? Right? Well, anyway, good luck. He's right through this door.
Alright, here's the rest of the gems. To be honest, Spyro 3 is my top favorite of this series. Most people would say that. For most people, it's either going to be Spyro 3 or Spyro 1. I don't think many people would say Spyro 2, and the rest of the series isn't nearly as good.
Come back here, you useless animals!
Hey, Shorty. Maybe I can help.
What? You again?
Yup. If you want to test that power crystal, why don't you try it on me? I'll stand still, I promise.
I like that idea. Dragon, you've just sealed your fate!
Come back, babe. Babe, please.
Spyro, we want to help you fight Ripto. Elora is using the orbs you collected to store power-up energy. Hunter will throw the powered-up orbs to you as they become ready. Even as we speak, the professor is experimenting with new forms of power-up energy, so you'll soon have abilities that no one has ever seen before.
So for this one, in order to damage Ripto, just like with previous fights, you can't damage him directly, at least not right away. You need to get orbs, 3 of them. No, you don't. Alright, buddy. In order to gain a new power-up. So this fight can be a little tedious. It's really the second phase that's tedious, or if Ripto ends up getting orbs too quickly. But the first phase isn't all that bad. Now, just like with the Gulp fight, you can't always see where you're going because the camera always tracks Ripto. And, of course, it's very easy to also miss because of the camera and the fact that you can't always see where you're going. Now, ideally, you don't want the... Oh, cheat! Okay. Now, ideally, you don't want the green power-up, because that's actually the hardest one to hit Ripto with. As you can see, it actually can be pretty hard to hit Ripto in general. Of course, he has no trouble hitting you. Oh, you can actually charge him? I didn't know you could charge him out of the way. And now for phase 2. There are no checkpoints here, so if I fail at phase 2, I have to do phase 1 over again. In the remake, there is actually a checkpoint. Also, this is not what I thought phase 2 was, so there's actually a third phase. Also, you could charge or flame Ripto before to prevent him from picking up the orbs. You can't do that here. So if, while riding Gulp, he actually reaches an orb, there's nothing you can do about it. Else, I don't think there's checkpoints. Are there checkpoints? No, of course there aren't. Why would there be? So if you fail at any of the 3 phases here, you have to start back at the first phase. Can y'all not play your loud-ass music at 9:15 at night? OMG Dark Souls. I guess you do have a moment to pick them up. Now this is where it gets hard. So I have I think a permanent super flight power up now. Now the camera does not lock on to Ripto here, so it can actually be a little difficult to dodge his attacks. But thankfully he doesn't track here. So, as long as... Oh, the shots do kind of home in, though, I guess. So, as long as you're flying perpendicular to him when he's off screen, you should be safe. And he can't damage you by you flying into him or him flying into you. It's just his homing shots. So, actually, this might be easier than I remember. I guess it's really the second phase that's the hardest. Oh. Oh, it took 2 tries. Well, I guess it's really just the second phase that's the hardest. And that's Spyro 2 done. Yay. Still my least favorite out of the trilogy. It's still better than most of the rest of the series. I don't know about the Legend of Heroes, or Legend of Spyro games, because I've only played the first one and I never beat it. But from what I've played of the first one, I'd still say this is better than the Legend of Spyro game. I keep trying to say Legend of Heroes.
Yeah, I'd better. They'll be missing me in the Dragon Worlds, and I've still got a vacation to take. I need it more than ever now.
Before you go, I think that Moneybags has something he wants to give you.
I most certainly do not.
Hunter?
The one-time hunter is useful.
Spyro, Moneybags is very sorry that he made you pay so much on your way through Avalar. We want you to keep the gems as a reward for helping us.
Wow, thanks. Sparks, can you grab them?
Let me just type in the new coordinates and... There! Spyro, you can now go to Dragon Shores.
Hey, why don't you guys come with me? I bet you could use a holiday.
I'm afraid we can't, Spyro. Ripto may be gone, but he caused a lot of damage during his short stay. We'll be cleaning up for weeks. Just remember, though, that you can always get back to Avalar from Dragon Shores if you want to visit.
Well, okay. Come on, Sparks. We've got a lot of vacation to catch up on.
The Professor is pretty good. He's also Tom Kenny, just like Spyro. Now, the funny thing is, Dragon Shores is an actual level, but you have to 100% the rest of the game to actually access it. That is it for Spyro 2. And I'm just going to end after this. So let me just add to my notes and a few other things. So, for those who have not seen most of Spyro 2 before, or even if you have, what did you think of Spyro 2 from what I played? It's got some problems. Not amazing. Not bad enough that, like, I'll never play it again, because I will replay it. but it's definitely not one of my favorite 3D platformers. There's just a lot of really annoying things in it. It's product of its time for sure. Yeah. More so than the other two games. Spyro 1 and 2 do have some really annoying moments in them. Not nearly as annoying as this one, though. So, you know, as always, I'm going to let the credits play out of respect. And, oh, that was a chill that went down my spine. Ooh. Yeah, it's quite cold in here because I have my AC on. Who are we rating? Woman C. Woman C. Lamau Botanic Sage is a VTuber now. Just looking at my follows, trying to find someone. He is a Toad VTuber, as in a Mario Toad. We could raid Lily. Oh, Nelma's still streaming. That's surprising. What do you guys think? Nelma with Power Wash Simulator or Lily with Lobotomy Corporation? What would you guys rather watch? Well, I know he's been streaming for a while. I just either didn't know or forgot that he's a VTuber now. What do you guys think? Nelma or Lily? Power Wash or Lobotomy? Would you guys rather get a Power Wash so you stop being a musky husky, or would you rather get a lobotomy and work for an SCP Foundation? Lily? I mean, I'm leaning towards Lily since she's a good friend. A lobotomy sounds fun. Yeah, she's been playing a lot of Lobotomy Corporation lately, which I am very interested in. I actually own it on Steam. I bought it while it was on sale. I haven't played it yet. The best way I can describe it is the presentation of Oxygen Not Included or Fallout Shelter, but you're running the SCP Foundation. That's basically the game. It's very interesting, and I'm very fascinated by stories surrounding anomalous objects. That's why I love SCP Foundation so much, and Lobotomy Corporation is basically bootleg SCP Foundation. I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than a frontal lobotomy. Isn't that a song? Also, does this guy look familiar?
Welcome to Dragon Shores, Spyro. Sorry, but I can't let you into our little park until you found more gems and orbs in Abelar. Good luck.
Yeah, can't even finish, take the vacation until we get all the gems and orbs. What a ripoff. Alright. Lily it is. Okay. Let me just double save. That'll be it for stream tonight. See if I can actually quit game, because that's technically in a level, I think. There we go. Quit game. Oh, let me save one here, actually. Alright. That is it for stream. I will be posting my new schedule tomorrow morning. we'll be starting a new thing tomorrow. I will be streaming for 4 hours instead of 3. I think an ad just played. I think it's fine. If I remember correctly, the schedule is going to be Monday is Klonoa Fantasy Reverie series to celebrate my 1-year stream anniversary. I'm not doing anything special. I'm not going to have redeems or whatnot. I'm not one for big celebrations like that. Maybe next time, though. Tuesday will be Axiom Verge 2. Hopefully we can finish the game. Wednesday will be Lil Gator game. Hopefully we can finish that, too. Saturday will be Mario Kart 8. And Sunday will be Spyro 3. And if we are able to finish Axiom Verge 2 and Lil Gator game, we will be returning to Fuga Melodies of Steel the following week. And if we finish Axiom Verge 2, I think next on my agenda is Resident Evil 4. The original version. Well, the Switch port of the original version. Because I've never actually finished Resident Evil 4 before. I've never played any version of it. Not for long, at least. So I'm very excited to finally play through the game. I've heard a lot of good things about Resident Evil 4 and I've been wanting to play it for a long time. Anyways, if you want to hang out after stream, I have a Discord. If you want to keep up with my bullshit and other updates, I have a Twitter. And if you ever miss a stream, I have a VOD channel on YouTube. We will be raiding Lily, and our raid message will be Dapper Dragon Raid, as always. Dragon Game, Dragon Raid. It's fairly appropriate. And you know the drill, you can use whatever emotes you want. You can use your emotes, my emotes, someone else's emotes. Don't care, as long as you copy the raid message, that's all I care about. Good stream, thank you, Lizard Man. Yeah, and I do apologize that this was mostly me criticizing the game, but, like... It's just... Going from Spyro 1 to Spyro 2 is so weird, because Spyro 2 does so many things right, and so much more wrong. Because it set the standards for Spyro 3, but it also has the worst level design, in fact, the worst levels out of the trilogy. But... this game is behind us now, at least until I do Reignite it or return to this some other time. I'm looking forward to Spyro 3 next week. Let me get that raid queued up. Let's do the thing correctly. There you go. I will see you guys tomorrow. So, good night, everyone.